Hi everybody, this is Sherry from Bear Cottage. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I hope you're doing well. Today I have something a little different and I hope you enjoy it. I love making this. I just made a prototype, but I have all my templates cut here, and I'll show you what I did, and then you can maybe try it on your own, see what you come up with. What I made is this little flower. You can see that. It has, I don't know how many layers, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, 5 layers, and a center. See that? Out of paper. Then I have a paper bow and a little piece of lace on a stick that I colored with forest moss. Okay. On the back side, all I did to this, since it was my prototype, is I put a disc shape paper on it. Maybe next time I might, ink these a little bit on the back. I put the bow on, and then I decided to put a little piece of paper to anchor it in. So, and of course, the little stick. Now, what will we do with this? Well, when we have a journal and we want to make something cute for the front, especially during summer, we can have a pocket. Let me grab I wanted to grab a piece of paper. In a world of paper, there's no paper. But say this is the front of your journal, okay? And you want to make a pocket. Well, you'll put a pocket down here, and then you can make several of these, maybe 2 or 3, or just one great big huge one might be all you want to make. What have I done here? I've tucked my little, I need to glue that maybe. I tucked it in the back, but I might need to glue that. So what do? You tuck it in your pocket, and then you leave it so it can be put in and pulled out. You understand? I hope you understand that. So it'll look, kind of like that. Isn't that darling? I thought that'd be so cute for a journal cover. And you can just take it out, and put them back in to your liking. You could take these out and put them in a little vase, and let them stand up on your dressing table or your nightstand or whatever. So I just think they are real cute and be pretty for summer, a summer flower. Okay, so let's get busy. Let's do something. Let's do one. And what I did is I gathered colors that were similar, like in the same kind of shades, like this background color. Let me show you. I have a large book of all different kinds of paper, but it's all single-sided paper. So, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can make all these double-sided, and you don't have to worry about putting any ink on the back. That might be an option. Also, I got this one, and this one, and I pulled this one out too. It's a little different, but in the same family. Then I got some contrasting, so that I pulled out a purple. And the green, I thought I'd use in case I needed to make any leaves. And I've got some more green over here, too. And then this was just, a contrasting color, also a little darker, to make a little contrast between the layers. So that's the papers that I pulled out. Oh, and I had this little paper that I had used partial, and I used some more for some petals. So I thought that was really cute, too. So, I used a piece of lace. This is my lace that I used. You can use any kind of lace, but I had this right here, and I thought, oh, that might look really cute coming down under the bow. Now this bow could just be leaves and you could forget the lace, or you could do the bow and put some lace on. I also had pulled out some of this kind of lace. This is cotton lace, but I thought, you know, the colors would be really cool that I could put on and then put some leaves on it. So, you know, it's all up to you, but these are just some ideas, and I hope you find some inspiration in this video. So let's go ahead and I'll just start. We'll put our little first flower, very first one, aside for now. Okay. So the first thing I did was I made, here's my green things that I have, you know, and I thought, oh, maybe I could, you know, cut some of this out and use some of this green for, you know, some leaves. We'll see. I don't know. So I'll put that aside. Okay. Now these sticks, you can use popsicle sticks. I didn't have any popsicle sticks right here with me. They're in the garage. But I did have these little sticks, and so I thought, well, let's just use these little sticks. So I think these are bamboo, and I just ran some, and we'll do it right now. We'll just run it through the forest moss is what I have. You can use any kind of green you want, and truly any kind of green you want. And you know, I did it like that the first time, and I think I'm going to leave it with some wood showing like through like that. It doesn't look green in the picture, but it is a really dark green. So let's do it like that. And then I'll do the other side. Like that. Like it. And I'll do the sides. And the very bottom. Now I've gone up pretty far. This is where we'll have the flower positioned. So let's put this aside and let this dry. Okay. Dry while we're working on our flower. So what I did is scribbled some scribbles on a piece of paper. You know, I just made some loops and loops in between, and, you know, just trying to make a flower that I thought would be a good size for this stick. Now, if you have a longer stick or a fatter stick, you might want to make a bigger flower. You know, that might look really cool too. And so this is what I had drawn. Let me try to scooch up here a little bit. And so I'm using this as a template. So what colors do we want to use this time? Do we want to use maybe a light pink background? Or, let's see, a dark background. I think maybe this one would be nice. This one, it has some gold on it, but I think this would be nice. So we can turn it over because it's easier to see these lines when you're cutting them out when it's on a white background. So let's just go over this template. Now you can make, I want to make some, not daisies, but some sunflower ones too. And so my flowers won't be round like this on the sunflower ones that I want to make. They'll be more pointy and things like that. All you got to do, if you want a flower and you want to, you know, look it up and see what it is, or shoot, if you have some die cuts that have big flowers to cut, use those. I didn't have any, so I had to make a template. You know, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, let's see, these are my other templates right here. I made this one, you know, for other petals. So let's make other petals out of something else. Okay? Yes, I think so. Let's cut this one out. I try to make each layer, and I had 4 layers in here. I could have had 5, 6, or 8. It doesn't matter. I could have done it with just maybe 3, but that would have been a smaller flower. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a center. And I think that's really good for the size of my stick. And I love the overpowering bow. I love that. You can do this, of course, with your satin ribbon or grown, what is that? Gross grain ribbon. Any kind of ribbon that you have. Just use what you have. That's the main thing. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. I can make them smaller, or I can make it bigger as I go with this cutting out thing, you know. You're a little more limited if you have die cut machine and you're using a floral die cut, but you know, beautiful is beautiful. Flowers are beautiful any way you cut them. So any way you cut them. So you see there, I kind of messed up a bit, but I'll straighten that out a little bit as I go. Not very good at circles or any kind of motion like that, that's for sure. Let's see, this one here, I want to fix this one. Yes, and let's make it go down farther. Because the little ones need to appear, you know, like they're kind of behind. There, this one here, I would like this if I was down farther. There. All right. You know, and if you have those little, they're like a rounded, let's see, they're like this, but they have a huge ball on them, bigger ball on them, and a little piece of foam. You know, you can put it on the foam and push on this like this, and make them curl up a little bit. I didn't have that, so I just used a pen to kind of curl up the sides for myself. So that's what I had. That's what I'm going to use. Okay, this time I think I'll turn it with this large one maybe coming up. I don't think I had it that way in this one, did I? No, I had the large one down. So I think I'll make the large one up on this one. So then the next one, this is an inside. This is a way inside. Let's get some different, that's too close. I like more of a contrast. So how about some purple? That'd be fun. Let's do some purple. I'm going to do some purple and some, this one. And, get that out of the way. Might need to look in my book again and get some more colors. They don't have to be solid colors either, guys. You know, I use this one, and not that. I'm reaching where I can't see. I use this one for this flower in the back, and I love how it looks. Love it. So, flowers in the back is okay. It looks great. Okay, and let's make some of these. Now these, you know, I've cut them kind of wide, but I probably will make them more narrow. And let's make a couple of these. So if you have those other things that I mentioned, you know, the die cuts and things like that, you're, you know, 50% ahead of me. Okay, now let's cut this out. I did do some die cuts. I have some right here. I've made some of these little die cuts I had. Oops, I might use one of these purple ones in here too. Yeah, they're all different, and I have some sparkly ones and some green ones, and you know, like that. And have those here. I'll leave this one out. And here I have, you know, like little centers. I might use one of those. It's a brighter color than I have going on here. A lot of these are very close to what I have already, so maybe I'll get one of those. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to use one of those, is I will put some color on the edges, you know. Also, I'm going to use some of these little leaves that I cut out. Got some here. Put these aside. And let's see, let's get a couple pink ones. That's kind of a brownish one. That'll look good. Oh, that one will look good. What else we got? Do I want to use a green one? No, I don't know. I don't know. What else we got? A few more pink ones. A green. Oh, here's a couple sparkly ones. We might want to use those. And a couple more pink. These are pink polka dot. All right, these are pink, but with has little flowers on them too. Okay, that should be that. I don't know about this one for sure. I'll put it on the top there. And the bow that we're going to make, I think I'll use the music bow. I think that'll be nice. I'll use this one for something else. Okay. So, let's put the bow over there. This over here. Let's cut these guys out. Now this one, I want to cut out a little bigger than it is. You know, like, kind of like this. Can you see what I'm doing here? I cut basically it, but bigger. Okay, so that one will go like here. Might even turn it around this way. Something like that. Okay, now we have, oh, I haven't cut them out yet, have I? I'm looking for these and I haven't even cut them out. All right, these I'm going to cut bigger also. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I thought, I think I'll put some of these in here. Kind of sort of like that. Just kind of lining up my flower to the center. Okay, let's just put some of these things down. And we'll just put it like on the center. Then we can scooch things underneath if we need to. All right, so we're going to do this. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, in particular. All right, we want to add things to this. Maybe I'll put this one in the center there. Or do we want a brighter one? Ooh, brighter would be nice. Let's do that. I want to ink some of these though. Let's see. I'll just use some vintage photo and ink some around the edges. Forgot to do this one. I think it just gives it a little bit of dimension. And with this one, I think I'm also going to make some more cuts on it. You know, like cut deeper. like, oh. Yeah, like cutting deeper like this. So I'll be able to curl them better. I didn't do this on my other one, but it was a little hard to curl the outside. So I thought, well, let's do the things that we didn't do on our prototype for the real deal. Just make them this way, and then I'll go back and do the other way. Okay. Well, I was almost done. So, okay, this way. All right, let's, I want that point right there. Let's put a little bit of this on again. Oops, I got another point. Okay, luckily I didn't glue this all the way down. I can go back and do my edges on this purple because I didn't do it before I set it down. So there, that works like that. Now let's put some more petals on. We can put these little purple petals, you know, behind like that. And I think I'm going to glue each one as I go. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue there and slide it in where I want it to go, like that. Now I am going to put a brighter color on this because you can't really see it, right? So let's do this petal. And you know, I don't know, this is just a thing I've done. I'm not sure, you know, how it's supposed to go. So there is no supposed to, I just made this up. So if you know how to arrange flowers and make them look better, and I'm sure you do, go for it. Yes, go for it, because that's all we're after, is some beauty. Yes, that's all we're after, it's a little beauty. What do we got here? Got this one. This is a leaf that I had cut out with my die cut. So I'm using it as a flower petal. Just for some contrast, like this one. They can be anything. They don't have to be, you know, all nice and neat. This one. And some this. Do I have some purple? Where did I cut my purple and put it? I thought I had at least 3. No. Oh dear. Did I drop it? I don't know. I'll put it there. I got a little bit here. I'll make one. I might have dropped it on the floor when I moved. Had to get a drink. Had to answer a phone call. There. Got some sad news. Oh, here it is. That one of the ladies that's on the board with me passed away today. Bless her heart, she will be missed. Okay, let's see. Maybe another bright pink one over here. Just make the prettiest flower you know how to make, or you can make. And I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, get some contrast and make something look pretty, and just put the glue in the center, as you put them in, not all over the whole piece. So, let's see. Let's put this one over here. A little bit of ink on it. And see, this one even has a cutout. Shouldn't be there, but I'm going to use it because it's not going to show. Definitely not. Okay, we're on our way. Now, let's put, do we like that one in the center? Or do we like that one in the center? I think I like that one. It has more pink. Oh, well, maybe not. This one has pink too. Let me check. I stand back and look. I don't know. I kind of like this one. Now, see, if I had one of those boards, not those boards, but one of those things that you push down, maybe I can do it in my hand. I never tried that. Like that. You just cup it like that. Maybe? Kind of? That looks pretty cool. I like that. Oh, I didn't do this. I think it's going to show up though, okay. Okay, and this go in the center, like that. Oh, I'm liking it so much. Let's try this in my palm. I don't know if you can see me or not. Hey, this might work. Let me get that pen I was using before to make the curly, to curl them up. See, these 2 little ones, they want to curl all by themselves. Okay, so let's try this. This isn't what I had. Maybe the end of a pencil would be better. It's a little smaller. Maybe curl them first and then press on them. Let's see. Just trying to get a little bit of curly action. Where's that thing? This might be better, narrower. Yeah. Just go around and curl them up. This one. And like I said, if you have double-sided paper, you can, do this with double sides, and you don't have to think about the back showing. Although it's not going to show when it's in its pocket. No. You could also, you know, when you make your pocket for the front of your journal, instead of just making it a pocket, you can shape it like a pot, like a flower pot. Wouldn't that look cute? There we go. Now let's try this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Now where's our stick we put to dry? Oh, here it is. Over here. Which side? I like this side better. So I'm going to use the hot glue. And I'm not sure where I want to let it lay. Let me see. Maybe kind of like this. I kind of like it like that. So maybe right about there. It does not have to be in the center. Of course, you don't want it way off to the side, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Have you guys got plans for 4th of July? It'll be coming up faster than we know. Yep. Oh, this is looking really pretty. I'm liking it with the purple in there. How would this look on top of there? Or maybe a pink one. I got a pink one too. Ooh, I think I like the pink one. Let's see if we can do this. You know, make it kind of curl up a little bit. Yeah, see, I don't have those tools, so I'm just using my hands. That's funny. Well, you got to use what you got, right? Be creative. See what it looks like. I don't know. Oh, I love that. Check that out. Do you love it? I don't know if it's coming across very good on the camera, but it sure is cute here. And then I'm going to put one of these little purple ones in the middle, the sparkly ones. Should we put a sparkly one or just a plain circle? I don't know. I think a sparkly one. As long as I got them, might as well use them, right? Yes, I'll use a sparkly one. Okay, let's put some Let's put some glue right there. This isn't ink, Sherry. This is glue you're working with. Yes. Glue. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that so cute? And I don't even have the bow or anything on it already. I don't know what it would look like with some leaves. Let's see if we can cut some leaves. Gosh, this almost has the leaf shape on it, doesn't it? Well, let's see what we can do about following it. That's a row of ants. Wouldn't that be funny? Now, see, if you had, you have that thing you can put your lines in. You can put your lines in for your veins. Let me see if I can get some lines going on here. I like that row of ants. I've been fighting ants in my house, so, I mean, I don't like ants, but these are pretty cute. See, I got it scored a little bit, so I'm hoping to, you know, get that scored a little bit. Let's make these with just some pencil. Looks pretty cute. And then we can put it, you know, like down here like this. Oh, I like that. Let me see. I think I'll use hot glue for this. Oh, I think I'm out of hot glue. Let's see if I can get any. Oh, I got a little bit out. We'll have to go grab some. All right, let's put it down here about like there. Yeah, like right about there. Whew. A little bit hot. Yeah, a little bit hot. Okay. Let me, I don't know. Do I want to put a colored one down here? Maybe a little bud? Maybe it'd be a little bud? Uh-oh. Dumped them all out. Oh dear. This could be a little bud right there. What do we think? I like it. You like it? I like it. Okay, let's put these all back. Ay, 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 Sherry. Put some more glue in my glue gun. There we go. Oh my gosh, I think that's pretty cute. Got little ants. I don't know, can you see those little ants? Can you see them? Oh, I'm trying to get them. I don't know if we can see them, but they're marching all around here. Love it. I love it. Okay, wait a second. I think I'll put a little green thing right here. A green one. Right. Let's curl this up. Kind of like that. Yeah. And I want to put it. Whoop. I lost my. Uh-oh, I lost my. Well, Sherry, you lost your. You lose everything. I lost my pen. Where the heck? I just took it out. Okay, well, I was going to put this right here. Right there. Let's see if I can get it in the right place. And what does that look like? Does that look right? I think that looks pretty cool right there. Makes it like a little bud. Fill it up. I'll squeeze it a little bit. Make it more narrow. Just like that. I like it. Okay, I see one thing I don't like. Do I have my itty bitty scissors? Oh, here they are. Uh-oh. I don't want to mess that up. Gotta fix it again. I'll just leave that until it's completely dry. Well, I think that turned out real cute. So what we need to do is we need to put a thing on the back. Let's let that sit there a second. Let me get my... Whew. I hope you had fun doing this with me and you'll try it. Try some different flowers. I'd like to try, like I said, a sunflower, and I'd like to try a hydrangea, maybe even some what are they called? Not gladiolas. Are they kind of like tulips, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, they go kind of like tulips, I think, but not tulips. No, not tulips. They're kind of like a lily. Oh, maybe lily of the valley. No, those are little tiny. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, if you do, let me know what I'm talking about. Holy Toledo, huh? Okay. I'm going to erase this after it's completely dry, but right now I'm going to put this on the stick. You know what we didn't put on is any lace. We might not even need any lace, right? Right, guys? Might not even need any. I'm going to put a little squid under there and a little squid under here, and then push it down. Push it down. Yep. Get the strings off. Yep. Did that one not do it? There we go. Strings right there. There we go. Oh, oh, no, no, no. I don't want that to happen. Oh. Goodness sake. Now, I have to find a place where I had it. That's a good spot. Right there. Oh, no. Well, my little thing got flattened out. My little bud. Come on, bud. You want to be there. You know you do. Strings. Okay, guys, that's it for her. She's done her thing, and she's looking very marvelous, I think. Now, let's look at the last one, my prototype. Prototype. They're similar, but because I have the same, template. Similar, but different still. I hope you like them. I hope you give them a try. Or if you don't even try these, try, get some inspiration and do something about, or something like this. That would be awesome. Also, what I want to do, cover this up. Is think about some lace here. I might put a little lace on this. I don't know. I just kind of like it the way it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip the lace on this one because it's looking pretty cute. And the lace looks really awesome on this one. So I'm loving both of them. Really. I really am. So. Okay, how many layers do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers on this one and 4 layers on this one. So, there you go. All right, guys. So this is it for today. Just wanted to share what I was thinking about, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some inspiration from it, and I hope that you'll give this a try. Please leave me some comments on what you think of this, and if you've tried it or if you're going to try it, and I'd love to hear from you. And also, give me a thumbs up. That helps me so much in the algorithm. Thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe and come back for some more fun. All right, guys, you have a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.